Today is the day first of your 30-day vocabulary challenge for this year. That's right. There are going to be a video a day for the next 30 days to help you learn and boost your vocabulary. We are learning 105 words. We're taking them from the academic word list, so they are the words that you'll need to know if you're preparing for the IELTS or TOEFL exam. But also, if you read or watch news in English or have a conversation with native speakers, these are intermediate words that are useful. So grab your friends, have them join the challenge, and let's do this together. As always, if you like this video or you learned something new, please like and subscribe with notification. It really helps. Over the next 30 days, we will learn 105 words together. I do have a download for you, a list of words with all the definitions and sample sentences, as well as quizzes to make sure you're really getting and remembering these words. Today we are learning 4 words: structure, individual, function, and environment. And we are looking at the different ways these words are used in various situations. For each word, you'll get the definition. We will go over the pronunciation and we will have 3 examples. First, structure. Structure. This is a 2-syllable word with first syllable stress. Straw. Structure. So your second syllable should be said much more quickly, lower in pitch. Chur. Chur. Structure. It is a noun. It means the way something is built, arranged, or organized. The entire building is made of stone, so it has a really solid structure. As a verb, it means to arrange or organize in a particular way. Using my Google Calendar helps me structure my week. And now we will go to the dictionary to see 3 examples of this word in use. Here, the physical structure of the brain is actually changing. The physical structure of the brain. The way the tissue, nerve cells, and so on are arranged to make the brain. Let's switch that again. Here, the physical structure of the brain is actually changing. Here's another example. I was 27 years old with no job, no partner, no structure. No job, no partner, no structure. That means no structure to life, no set schedule, no obligations, no structure to live in. Some people like having a lot of structures in their lives and others hate structure. I, myself, like some structure are setting set working hours, and of course, having kids requires structure because of their needs and their routines. The next word is individual. Individual. This is the 5-syllable word with middle syllable stress. Make sure your other syllables are said more quickly. Individual. 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 As a noun or an adjective, it's a one member or one particular person. For example, now, I need a different individual to sign as a witness. As an adjective. An egg cartoon has 12 individual spaces. And now we will go to the dictionary to see 3 examples of this word in sentences. Now, I ask certainly for the individual, but what about for society? The individual. That is one person versus society, everybody, all people. Let's see that again. Now I ask certainly for the individual, but what about for society? Here's another example. A liberal view stresses the possibility of individual freedom. Individual freedom. That is what freedoms and rights the individual, a single person has, against things like the laws and rules of the society that might dictate certain aspects of an individual's life. A liberal view stresses the possibility of individual freedom. Another example. The National Museum is home to thousands of individual art pieces. Individual art pieces. So this would be a one piece of art, a painting, a vase, as opposed to a collection of several or many pieces. The National Museum is home to thousands of individual art pieces. Next, the word function. A two-syllable word with first syllable stress. The letter N, there is actually the NG sound made at the back of the tongue. Funk, function, function. It's a noun and it means something or someone's special purpose. Sometimes our TV's function is to babysit. As a verb, it means to work or operate. In customer service, I function as a problem solver. And now we will go to the dictionary to see 3 examples of this word in sentences. You have to bring all of these components together so they can function as one. They can function as one. Work as one. Operate as one. You have to bring all of these components together so they can function as one. Another example. But we really concentrate on hand function, hand injuries. Hand function, how the hand works. But we really concentrate on hand function, hand injuries. Here's another example. We've talked about how this is actually a constitutionally mandated function of government. A mandated function of government. The Constitution says this is something the government is supposed to do. This is the purpose of the government. We've talked about how this is actually a Constitution-mandated function of government. Our last word for today is environment. A 4-syllable word with second syllable stress. The first unstressed syllable can have either the E as in B vowel or I as in C vowel. Environment, but you can't say environment. It's not that different because it's an unstressed syllable. The ending T will probably be a stop T at the end of the verb or looking into the word that begins with a consonant, and it might be a dropped or a stop T if the next word is a vowel. Now, the surrounding or conditions in which a person, animal, or plant lives or operates. Human activity affects the earth environment on many levels. Notice how I made that a stop T environment on many levels. That's the most common pronunciation that you may hear it as a drop T when it links into the word that begins with a vowel or something. I could have said environment on many levels, dropping the T. And now we will go to the dictionary to see 3 examples of the environment in sentences. You bring it up at a dinner party or in a workplace environment. A workplace environment. The surroundings at work. That will be different than your home environment. For example, you bring it up at the dinner party or in a workplace environment. Another example. The media environment, particularly the social media environment, drives negativity. The social media environment. The conditions around us created by social media, like checking our posts, comparing with others. These conditions can drive negativity. The media environment, particularly the social media environment, drives negativity. Make up a sentence with one of these words and post it in social media. Don't be shy and you can do this. Our next video comes out tomorrow, and come back to learn 4 more vocabulary words. In the meantime, keep your studies going with this video and check out my online courses at English with Friends and More Confident English Speaker. And please do remember to subscribe. I love being your English teacher. And that's it, and thanks so much for Friends English.